Hello everyone, welcome back. 2 videos in 2 days. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? So I did a video yesterday on my airbrush gun. I got a new one, and so I wanted to do a little unboxing and show you how I use it, take it apart, clean it, put it back together. And it'd be a nice little reference for anybody who wanted to use that same airbrush, and they could check back to that video. So go check it out, leave a little like, leave a little comment if you want, a little love. But then there's some other things I wanted to say, but I didn't want to put it in that video since that's kind of just like a unboxing video, and I didn't want to make it too long. So I thought let's do another video where we can kind of wrap things up for the year. So we're here in December. We got about 2 weeks left until we are done with 2025 and we move on to 2026, which is wild to me. So I'm just kind of finishing up some last orders and kind of preparing myself for the next year, the next season, because really January 1st is my go time of having people come at me and getting real busy again. Normally the first 6 months is kind of crazy, and then it slows down to not so crazy pace, but still a lot going on. But the beginning of the year is normally wild and crazy. So I'm kind of having my last moments of calm before the storm hits, which I'm very grateful when I have people coming to me and wanting to have me make them something and wear my work, because I know that's very special. You normally wear 1 or 2 costumes a year, and when somebody chooses me, it's, I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, so we're here at the end of the year. I'm just kind of calming myself down before we start back up again. But I had a couple of little thoughts that I thought would make a nice little Jibber Jab video. I know y'all like Brad's Jibber Jabs because I can get on to talking sometimes. Just set up a camera, talk to myself, and then you guys come in later and watch me Jibber Jab. So I had started this year kind of having this YouTube fantasy of maybe doing some YouTube videos and making a little money off of it. And I worked really hard at the beginning, and then I just kind of hit a wall, quite honestly. It's a lot of work to do these videos, but I do enjoy doing them. I just think that I put too much pressure on myself, and trying to create good videos and creating them every 2 a week, and it just became too much. And so then I wasn't really seeing, once I got monetized, wasn't really seeing a kickback. And so I'm kind of took a little break. Now I'm slightly coming back, kind of coming up with ideas, but I do want to continue these videos, so I am not gone. I'm just going to make them when I have time. So don't put pressure on me. I'm not going to put pressure on myself. And then when videos come out, they come out, right? So there are some things that I want to do. I want to get back to, showing you a full process of making costumes, because I think that's always fun to see, how I, my design process, and then showing little tips and tricks in there. However, I would also like to start a Patreon. Now, as of this point, middle of December, I have done no research. I have not set up an account. I have not started filming any videos, but I would like to start doing that. So that is one of my main goals for the new year, is to really think about that, sit down and make an account, do that. So that will be coming, but don't ask when it's coming. If it's May and there's no Patreon yet, don't ask. Just know that it's still on my brain. I don't need that pressure, but I would like to have it before May, but we will see. But anyway, I will continue to do videos here, and the Patreon will be more of tutorials, and helping out people who, are trying to maybe start a sewing business, or sew for their, they're creative, but they don't know where to start, but sew for their kid, whether it's figure skating, dance, twirling, gymnastics, whatever, and you feel like my videos are helping you out, then that's going to be for those people. The YouTube stuff is going to be kind of more of my daily life of showing maybe a start to finish of costumes, or things happening, that aren't so tutorial based, but just kind of my thoughts at the moment that would, do well for YouTube. So I will continue on those, but we will see at what, pace I come out with videos. Who knows? Um, but I think I figured out that I do enjoy doing these videos. It is kind of like a change, and then I just need to not put myself pressure on myself, and worry about like, is this going to be making me money? Because, originally I thought, I kind of want to start something new. I would like to, I see people on YouTube or on social media, and they put out content and they build an audience, and they're able to make a living off of it. I don't know if I wanted to make a full living, but like, a good supplement to what I'm doing, because doing these costumes is a lot of work, and it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again, and it can just really wear you down. So like, if you're wanting to start this as a business, like, just know it is not easy work. It's a lot of, for me at least, being by myself, getting the work done, and working overtime to get it done. But I do have the freedom of then being able to do things that, other people who have normal jobs would not be able to do. So I'm very thankful for that. But it can be a lot of work in periods of doing it. So just know that if you're trying to like start your own business making costumes, it is a long journey. I've been doing this almost 30 years, guys. I started probably when I was about 13. So yeah, about 30 years ago, 43 now. And then I started doing my very first costumes for people when I was about 15. So in 1998. So we're coming up on 27 years of, or 28 years of math, of doing costumes for people. And so, it's been a long journey, and it takes a little while to build up and to create a business. And I know not everybody is lucky enough to do this. I've seen a lot of people start thinking they can do it and then, fall by the wayside. And that's because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. You got to have people who want to, wear your work. You got to be nice to people. You got to hopefully do a good job. It's hard. So, for me, this year, to be honest, was not a great year. It was a lot of questioning myself and trying to figure things out. A lot of burnout. I felt burnt out for a while. I love what I do, but it is, like I say to people, it's a love-hate relationship, because people are always like, oh my God, do you love doing that? It's a love-hate relationship. It's, something you love to do, but it is a job, and you have a lot of orders for a lot of people who are depending on you to get it done on time. And it can really mess with your brain. And so I feel like this has been a hard year. It's been a learning year, but I'm ready to put 2025 in the past and hopefully start 2026 with some new energy, some new life, and some new patterns. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, trying to figure it out. So I feel like that was also my box of like wanting to do these videos, and then they didn't go the way that I wanted them to go, or I wasn't getting the audience that I wanted. And now I think I'm just like letting the universe take me, and I will have goals, but I'm not going to, be so upset when those goals don't happen right away. So I'm just trying to take a step back. I know this is a lot of jibber jabbering, but I know that it's very helpful to me when I see people who I look up to, and they have a problem or whatnot, and they kind of talk it through online. I know that may seem crazy, but I kind of wanted to show that, like, it's not all roses here. It's not all like, fireworks and amazing sparkles and like doing it all. It's a lot of like hitting a wall, and getting back up. It's like getting back up, getting back up, getting back up, taking 2 steps forward, but taking 1 step back. Sometimes you take 5 steps back after taking 2 steps forward. So, I am kind of ending this year not sad, but, knowing like, okay, I'm ready to end that. I'm ready to start some new patterns in my life. I'm ready to get back to work and feeling good about what I'm doing, because I'll go through these phases of creating where like I'll go a whole year and I'm like, I hate every single thing that I did. It's great, like it looks good, everybody's happy, but it's just not something that I look at and I'm like, I'm really, really happy with that. And I think it's because I've been stuck in it for 30 years, and you just, you kind of get in that monkey house, where, you're just always thinking about these costumes, where, what they look like in every little detail. And so I get into these funks where I just don't love anything that I'm doing. And so I want to get back to loving what I'm doing again. And sometimes that's like taking a step back. So I feel like I've tried to be quiet the last few months and just like make it through. But I think I'm feeling a little more recharged, ready for a new beginning. And so I know 2026, it's like, you can start any new beginning on any day, but I don't know, there's something about the new year that really helps out. So one thing that I did see online this morning that I'm going to do that I wanted to share with you, that was the whole reason for this video, that I thought this would be really cool. And so hopefully this inspires you to do it, whether you do it on this time frame or if you just do it in the future, because you could be watching this video 6 months from now or 50 years from now, who knows. But I saw a video today of a girl. We're coming up on the winter solstice. If you don't know what the winter solstice is, that is December 21st. That is basically the shortest day of the year, but the longest night, which means we have the least amount of sun, at least in this northern hemisphere, or where I am in Georgia. Most of people, I guess, on the earth, right? And so it's the shortest day, longest night. And so that is about 11, 12 days before the new year. And so she said that she was going to write down 12 of her wishes or goals or things that she wants to happen. So you do that, you cut them out, and then you fold them, and then you put them in a little jar or a bowl. And then each day, starting on the winter solstice, so December 21st, you pick one out. You do not look at it, but you burn it. And then you do that up until New Year's. And then on New Year's Day, you take the very last one and you open it and you read it. And so whatever that one that is left for you, that is for you to make happen for yourself. Something that you work on, you work. Everything else that you wrote down is something that you are leaving up to the universe, or if you believe in God, you leave up to God to help make you happen. But that you've put it out into the universe, that you want it to be a reality, and then, the universe or God or whoever you believe in will help make it come true. But that one that you're opening on New Year's Day is the one that you have to work on yourself to make come true. And so I just thought that was like a fun little thing. So I'm going to write down 12 little goals or wishes, and then I'm going to do that. So if you want to join me, do it, and then let me know if you enjoyed that or how it went. You don't have to let me know your wishes, because, I think sometimes they're good to keep secret, kind of go under the radar and work in the dark. And then when something good happens, let it speak for itself and not try to put it out. I feel like sometimes I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like I'm saying with the Patreon, and then it doesn't happen. And then you feel like a failure when that doesn't happen. So that's why I'm saying with any YouTube videos or Patreon, I'm going to let it happen when it happens, but I'm going to try to work on it. So no pressure from you, no pressure for myself. But I just thought that was a cool little activity, I guess, to do. So I'm going to do that. So if that inspires you to do it, I just wanted to let you know about that. I think that would be fun to do. So I'm going to write down those 12 wishes and goals, and then the one that's left, the very last one that's left for me, will be the one that I will work on myself. And then I'll leave everything else up to the universe to create for me. So we'll see what happens. All right. I hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, I did have a super thanks. So I want to give a shout out to that person. So Mary Soma, thank you so much. She gave me a nice little super thanks, and she just said thanks. And so I thank her back. Now, if you don't know what a super thanks is, that's basically a way for you to say thank you to me by giving me a little bit of money. And so a couple of y'all, or a few of y'all, many of y'all have done that. And so I'm very thankful. It helps out the channel, helps me out, helps me keep pushing, helps pay for things. Cause like, when I did that glue, testing video, I bought a lot of stuff for that. And so, any kind of money that's coming in currently, which is not, a super big amount, but it's kind of helping go back out into these videos that I'm creating. But thank you so much, Mary, for your support and your kindness. And if you would like to give me a super thanks, then you can just do that below. There's a share button. Next to that share button, there's normally 3 dots. You click there and you'll see something that says thanks. You click there, and then you decide how much you would like to give to me, and you can leave me a comment, or you can leave me a question, and I will answer it in a future video or give you a shout out in a future video. I have agreed to that. If you give me a super thanks, I'll give you a super thanks by giving you a shout out. So if you would like to do that, I'd be very appreciative. However, just by watching these videos also is very helpful to me. Also, by going to any of my Amazon links that are in these videos is helpful to me, and clicking them and then buying that stuff gives me a little bit of kickback. It doesn't charge you anymore, but it does give me a little bit of kickback. So I am thankful for all of that. I am thankful for all of y'all. I'm thankful that I'm here, I'm living, and I'm able to make my own journey happen, because I know there's a lot of people who can't do that. And so I am very thankful for a lot of things, and that's what you have to bring it down to. You kind of have to bring it down to the core sometimes and just say, I'm very, grateful. I'm very, I have a lot going for me, and, sometimes these bigger things, when they're not happening or they're not going your way, you let it get in your way. But sometimes you just have to break it down to its core and be like, oh, I'm really blessed with my life and I can do things. So I know I am. So I know that this year has been a little bit rough for me, and it may have been rough for many of you out there, and we'll get through it. And there may be people who had an amazing year, and I'm happy that you had your amazing year and you are living your dream and doing your thing. I think everybody should be able to do that. But sometimes we have to have our little dips so that we can come up and live our best life, right? So I think I'm ready for 2026 to be one of those juicy good years. So we'll see. I've been jabbing a long time, jibber jabbering. I don't know how long this video is. I don't know if anybody's still listening, but if you're listening, I thank you. All right. So I wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. And I hope everybody has a blessed, happy new year. I hope that you and your families are doing great. And hopefully in 2026, we will create more, and we will create things that we love and that others love and that makes us feel good inside, because that's what it's all about when you're creating things, is to feel good and to feel great. And I'm ready to feel good and feel great with the things I create. All right. I'm thankful for all of you, and I hope you guys all have a happy new year. And I'll see you probably on the flip side of that with some new videos. I don't think I'll have any new videos unless something randomly pops in my head that I have a chance to film. But I will probably see you in 2026. I hope that that you are ready for some new things at my pace. And I'll see you then. All right. Thank you so much for supporting me this year, and I really appreciate it. Bye.